react to this App and Preach video. I don't know. This is someone that sister is 19 and she's engaged to a 39-year-old. I don't know. Do you think that's a far number? I mean, 20 years apart, not too terrible.
No, I think I don't think that's too far.
No, I don't think it's too far. I mean,
I think because if you go back to Jason Momoa was dated Lisa Bonet.
He's younger, right?
He's younger.
Okay, I think it's frowned upon when the women date younger, but the men date younger at a certain age. It's I think it's acceptable as far as society.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I think
for some reason women are not allowed to do it,
right?
But men can.
Yeah, I don't know if women are. I don't know if it's a pride thing with the men. I'm like, because I know women are all for it, so I don't know who would not be for it. I don't know if men feel like they're more so because they're being taken care of. I don't know. Like they feel like emasculating. I don't know. Like we talked about it, joked around the show before. You be a cat man. Be a cat man.
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, you can.
I wash the dishes and take care of stuff. If
I knew a dude named Mike. He used to date like 60-year-old women. He was like 30.
I remember you telling me this.
Yeah, and that was his thing because he wanted to be taken care of. He didn't want no kids. He wanted to be taken care of.
Mike like dry wells and powder.
Yeah, and so one his girls look like grandmas.
Like I said, he liked dry wells and powder.
But he was good with it though. I mean, like if he's good with it and the women he deal with are good with it, what do we to say about it? But I couldn't do it though.
Mike couldn't do it either without certain.
Oh, Mike could do it. Mike was doing it well, but he was doing drugs too at the same time.
Oof.
Yeah.
I think you have to.
I, 28, am not happy for my little sister who's 19 and getting married. We don't have any family left. And other than a distant uncle who lives across the country, basically we have nobody. I've tried the best to be a role model I could be for her since we lost our parents so young. But I feel like I failed. My little sister met this cook at the restaurant she works at. And I don't care what he does for a living. It has nothing to do with that. But he's a cook. And he's 39. He's 39 years old and just put a ring on my 19-year-old sister's little finger. I met him once before, and I didn't realize he was that old, to be honest. He looks good for his age. I didn't think they would end up together, so I didn't think to press on it. She's constantly dating all these men, probably to make up for her severe daddy issues. That I also have, but we don't need to get into that. A lot.
But I'm allowed because I'm 28. So
I told her how disgusting it is that he's an old man and that she wouldn't be able to live her life.
Whoa, lady.
Two with a.
Yo, what does it say in the Bible? Hey, before you point blame at your brother, make sure you take that log out of your eye.
Hey, he did.
Yo,
my boy said I got issues too.
Not her, the woman. She said it. The woman said it.
Well, who said it?
This is a girl saying this.
Oh,
about her sister. Talking about, I've dated old, whatever, with her daddy issues too.
Yeah. I thought it was her brother saying this.
Nah. This is both of them. It's his sister. It's a
guy like that.
How
left
she
my
know?
House crying and didn't answer me.
How she know?
It's been 2 weeks. Am I the asshole?
You are the asshole.
All right, let's do a quick answer here. Yes or no, is she the asshole?
You are the asshole. No. I mean, you being a big sister.
That's not going to be the same answer.
Huh?
It's a no for me. I don't think you're an asshole.
No. You thought I was about to say yes?
I mean, you're being a big sister.
I mean, two adults.
Are you high? Are you high?
A lot of people give that take. There's a lot of weird subscribers who be like, yo, before you.
Am I a weirdo like that? I'm not. Fuck out of here. Don't try to insinuate shit. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not. But your sister, she's in love. 3919. Heebie-jeebies.
I see a bunch of red flags. You want to go first?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Red flag number 1. This dude got a 28 year gap. And I could forgive an age gap if it was 30-50. You know what I'm saying? Or 25-45. She fucking 19, my guy.
Yo.
She been legal for a year and a half.
She could vote for a year. She didn't vote. She never voted in her life.
I don't know, man. I kind of disagree with this. The reason I disagree with this, because had he been a well-established man with money, and like you have these Instagram models and stuff like that that are 19, 20, 21, this would not be frowned upon. No one even asked the age. You know what I mean? I think only because he's a cook and what he's doing in the work field, which is primarily where you meet most of your partners, is if you work with them. Right. Work with them. So it makes sense. And the fact that they're in the same situation. She's 19. I mean, we don't know. I don't know what she does for a living there. I don't know if she's a waitress or whatever. I don't know if they're both cooks. But she's meeting someone that's in her earning income. I
would say she's 19. She's probably a waitress.
Okay.
And he's a cook, and he talks to her all the time.
Right. So they're meeting on that type of level, right? And not only that, they're in the same earning gap. You know what I mean? Like they're both earning close to the same. He's earning a little bit more because he's older, obviously, and he's been doing it, and he's a cook, so he's probably making more money than her. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's like he's dating within his realm. He's dating within his range. And it's not, I met her at a club or I met her out and he met her in a workplace. So I don't agree with what they're saying right here. I don't think there's an issue with it. I mean, he's 39, she's 19, but at the end of it, this happens all the time.
Well, there isn't an issue with it.
Right.
Because she's 19. She's legal and, he just happens to be older. But the issue is the age. I mean, there isn't an issue, but there will be issues long term because of the age difference.
Could be.
And the daddy issue.
Well, the daddy issues, and it could be, but what I got from the letter, the sister was saying that he looks young for his age. She didn't even know he's 39.
Right.
So she probably thought he was 30. Because she was like, I was surprised he was even that old because he didn't look good for his age. She had no clue he was 39. So let's just say I think she probably thought he was 32 or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right? Probably closer to her age because the sister's 28.
Yeah.
So she didn't have a problem until they got engaged, and then she found out, oh, shoot, she didn't say the guy's a bad guy or thing. She just is like, yo.
She probably wanted him for herself.
I thought the same thing. And I think there had to be jealousy because I bet you the sister's single.
That's probably it, too.
You know what I mean?
She got one before I did? Come on.
Got one before I did. She got married before I get or engaged. I think that plays a part. But, I don't think you're a weirdo for, as we get older, I see things differently, and I'm like, man, the world's changing. Society's changing.
Well, they was marrying girls at 30 and 15.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Back in the days.
Before they was even legal.
Legal, exactly. So I don't think that makes you a weirdo, but the fact they met in the workplace, that's a common area that a lot of couples meet.
People are like, well, what's the problem? It's like, bruh, what do you have to talk to a 19-year-old about authority? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm far removed from this, so y'all can do whatever. If that's my sister, there's no way.
The Simpsons.
They speculate. Here's what they're doing. They speculate that this person's an intellect.
Who's the intellect?
The cook. Like, what you can talk about? Well, here's the thing. They work together, so they probably got more in common than you think. They're probably on the same level.
Possibly.
You know what I mean? So, what are you going to talk about? Work things? What are you going to talk about? But maybe they want simple lives. Maybe she just wants to be a mother because she didn't have a family. Her family passed away. When she was younger, she just wants a family.
And it could be music.
And he wants kids.
Could be music.
Could be anything.
It could be they have the same goals.
And it can even be politics because who knows? But for us to speculate that, what is he going to find? You can't underestimate a person's age and not think she could be an intellect, he could be an intellect. You don't ever know. He's old and dated all these women. If you want to take advantage, I don't think you'd be engaged with her. I think there's something that's probably sticking out about this 19-year-old. It's possible. It's not to say that he's taking advantage.
So you're saying it's not because she's young and good looking?
Who knows if she's good looking? Maybe he just finds her attractive. You don't know. It's subjective. Remember, looks is subjective. I just think they connect because they work together, and I think there's more. Like I said, a lot of couples meet working. Either at the grocery, either at church, there's not natural, organic ways of meeting, and the fact that they work together, of course, they're gonna talk, find things in common, hang out. So and they've been engaged 2 weeks. So
if you wasn't married to Kate, would you date a 19-year-old if he was 40?
Hell no.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure.
I got kids, man. I got girls.
No. If you didn't have Kate and kids,
no.
No,
I wouldn't because I just have certain things that I'm not going to judge whomever for doing that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But yeah, for me, so let's say on the level of Abba and Preach or Abba, I'm more like on that level of intellect. Like, hey, I like to talk to and have something to connect, and I think experience has things too. Like, so my mind thinks on a philosophical level, like thinking how the world works, people talk, and energies and metaphysics and so that's how my mind works. What about you?
No.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? It has to be.
It wouldn't work.
No.
And I know it wouldn't work. It just,
No.
it's just too much that I've experienced that
Right.
she can't experience. And it's too much that she needs to experience.
Right.
And like, I feel like I'm just like coaching or like dad.
Coaching, dad, and not and then
I don't want
kind of robbing someone of their potential.
Exactly. I don't want to be like, nah, I've been there, done that, and that gets boring real quick.
Not a chance in hell. It's not just the age. It's like, if she's 19, y'all barely must have known each other for a year and a half, unless he was banging her while she was underage.
He said, y'all barely must have known.
Y'all didn't have no time together. Like, you couldn't have. She 19.
Can I add something to that?
Bro, she could have been working there since she's 17.
But you're not married. And you choose to marry at 19, that's sus to me.
That is sus too.
That is sus to me. So you've been through all those times without someone. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then you find.
But who's to say he's not married or divorced? He's not divorced.
Within a year.
Exactly.
That's sus.
Hold on.
Thinking that
We assume
it's
within a year.
We assume
He might have been hollering at her
before, which is sus.
He doing better than R. Kelly did.
Sus all over.
At least
she legal.
At least she legal.
At least she legal. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
And we don't know the backstory. We don't know if he's been divorced. We don't know nothing. We don't know if she's worked there for 2 years. She should have just started working there.
I mean, she might be into the whole thing about being a sister wife.
But here's, but at the end of the day, we're assuming, right? Here's the thing: they're assuming that this 19-year-old is on this level, and this 39-year-old is
even more.
Is even more, right? That's what they're assuming, not realizing that they're probably both here because of their workplace, because he's a cook. No, he's not a chef working at some great thing. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, mentally, he could be on a mental level, IQ level, they could be on the same level. That's what they're not factoring. She could actually be mature enough because of her life experiences, because they're saying, no, she hasn't experienced life. Yo, she lost her family at a young age. So, anything could spawn from that. She could have so much hurt and stuff in her life and had to grow up so soon that she's really a 25-year-old walking around in a 19-year-old body.
But I don't think that, because her sister would know that. She would like, if she was that type of person.
Her sister is petty. We just went over that.
No, her sister would be confident enough to, like, she would exude so much confidence.
What, her sister?
Yeah, the one who's a hater.
The one that we just said that the sister is not married and engaged.
Yeah, I'm just saying though. But you would be able to read, like, in the letter. You can't read all the haterism. You can read a little bit of haterism. But if she was super confident and super smart and all these things, you may think the level that she may be possibly on, even though they're on the same level. I don't think this letter would be even a lot. You wouldn't even read this letter. Like, it would be different.
Should we go back to the letter so you can hear the letter?
I'm just saying. Because
I don't even need to see we don't even need to see the rest of this video.
I don't think she's mature enough, bro.
You don't think she? All right, we're gonna go back to the letter because I just want to hear the letter.
I, 28, am not happy for my little sister. Who's
Hold on, stop right there. I'm not happy. I'm not happy for her.
Yeah, I'm not happy for her.
I'm not happy for her.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm 28, not happy for my sister.
Okay,
and getting married. We don't have any family left, and other than a distant uncle who lives across the country, basically we have nobody. I've tried the best to be a role model I could be for her since we lost our parents so young. But I feel like I failed. My little sister met this cook at the restaurant she works at. And I don't care what he does for a living. It has nothing to do with
She does care.
But he's a cook.
And she just
he's 39.
contradicted what she said.
He's 39 years old and just put a ring on my 19-year-old sister.
So pause it right there. So ain't nothing. So what she's saying is she just wants better for her.
Absolutely.
That's all she's saying. She wants better for her.
And she says, I feel I failed my sister. So that shows me that there's guilt. So it shows me that she's older by obviously 9 years, and she failed her sister because she hasn't been the mother or she hasn't looked out for her sister.
No.
She hasn't looked out for her sister.
No,
So I failed my sister. I feel I failed my sister.
Yeah, but she feel like she let her down because she wasn't the best role model. She said she tried to be a role model, but she feels like what she thinks she thought she did,
right?
It didn't do what she thought it was going to do.
So basically, it's like, here, do as I say, not as what I do.
Possibly.
So yeah, because you can hear her saying that I've done this and I've had daddy issues.
But it doesn't mean she's hating though.
She said he's a cook.
No, it doesn't mean she's hating.
She said he's a cook. She said it doesn't matter. She contradicted in the same breath.
It doesn't mean you hate him because you're a cook. It's just saying that you just wish she just got somebody better. Doesn't mean you're a hater.
So her being a waitress entitles her to have what? An engineer?
Yeah, why not?
No. But that's what it seems like. To me, it's like he's a cook, and why would she crap on him being a cook? Like I said, they're in the same industry. That actually makes sense. For them to be dating someone that's in the industry actually makes it easier, less pressure.
So
what?
You're saying that because they're in the same industry, she should settle?
How's that settling?
Why is it not settling?
Well, why is it settling?
Because he's a cook.
But they're in the same industry, so how is that settling?
It doesn't. I know money isn't everything, but
how is that settling?
It's a lot.
No, but how is dating someone that's in the same field as you settling?
Because she probably knows what her sister makes, and like we just.
But if her sister, whatever her sister does, she's happy. She makes whatever she makes, and she's happy. She likes the career she's in. She loves being a waitress, whatever the case may be. How is her dating some
How do we know she's happy?
No. Let's just say she's 19 years old, and let's say some people love being waitresses because they make a ton of money depending on tips and stuff. They make crazy money, you know it, and it's tax free because they don't have to claim this income.
A cook. He's not a chef. You said that.
No, he's a cook, not a chef. No, but the waitress can still make some bank. My whole point is, how do we know she's not content with where she's at? This is all assumption. This is a sister making you think that.
Because she's 19.
She's 19, but at the end of the day, she's making bank right now. She's happy where she's at right now.
She's only been there a year or so.
So she's happy where she's at. Let's say she's happy where she's at right now.
We can't say that. The letter doesn't give me enough information to make a proper judgment, but
just going off of what we got.
Okay.
Make some type of judgment just for content purposes.
So when I rehear it again and again, it's like, all right, maybe she is being a hater. Yeah, she's been a hater.
She's definitely being an asshole. And here's the thing. What I got is the sister's she's dated, she just said she's dated guys, men. So the sister being 19, for her to say she's dated men, meaning she must have dated men at younger ages and older women.
Many men, or she just say men?
She says several men.
Several men.
So she's dated like several men over the years, right? And she's 19. So to me, her sisters have lived a life. And not having daddy issues, she's probably dated men when she was underage, 25-year-olds when she was 17, 16. Let's just be real. This is stuff we've heard, right? So especially women that are damaged like that and don't have a father figure, right? And to me, the sister was doing the same damn thing as well. So she's just older, and again, don't repeat my mistakes is what I'm getting from it. You know, but don't do what I said. Just do what I'm telling you.
But isn't that what most people do anyway?
Absolutely.
Most parents, we always say,
no, exactly.
You know, so she is being a hater, but at the same time, there is some love that what she just wants. She just wants better for her sister.
She does,
and
but
what's wrong with wanting better for your sister? And maybe she's not able to communicate that effectively, and she's trying to reach out to her any kind of way she can. And what she actually is doing is pushing her away, though.
No, exactly.
And unfortunately,
but what I'm getting from this, I failed you, I've abandoned you, or I've done certain things. So to me, it's like the sister is following something she's witnessed. She's mimicking whatever her older sister, and now her sister's trying to parent her, and it's like you can't parent me. What do you mean? Where you coming now to parent me? I'm 19, whatever. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm getting from it. Obviously, yeah, she's trying to look out for her sister, but it's kind of too late. But her sister, like I said, unfortunately, they live a rough life. And for her to be dating several men at 19 means she's dating all age men. she probably dated men older than this 39-year-old. To be quite frank,
Possibly.
so you know,
Possibly could have been dating at 16.
yeah. So to me, it's you know, I think, you know, let the cards play out like they will play. I mean, if he doesn't want marriage, if either one way, either they will get married or they won't get married or it phase out. Just be there for your sister is what she should do. Just be there for your sister as a shoulder to lean on for advice, and that way you don't lose your sister. And she'll learn from this, because just like you've learned for it at 28 now, you're 9 years older than when she was, and you've learned and realized things. She'll figure it out eventually.
So my older sister, she dated somebody older too.
How old?
I think she was like 18 and he was like
50?
50 or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they'll figure it out.
She ended up killing this dude though. Literally.
Wow. That's the one before?
Yeah.
Why, he was abusive or something?
Yeah, that's what she claims. Like she said back then there wasn't no like self-defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she went to prison for that. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right, just I don't even know how you leave from that. I don't even know. Where do I go from that? I don't know, man. I just hope your sister, if anything's happened, if someone's putting hands on her, I hope she has the look. I hope she knows if she's in the right to defend herself. It's kind of state. Wow. Call for help. Damn.